There is another question posed on the YouTube by Adam Seeker. Brother, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dr. Zakir, I wanted to know, is it permissible to skip the Sunnah of Fajr prayer? Regarding the question, can you skip the Sunnah of Fajr prayer? Yes, it is permissible, but it is makruh. It's a very high level of makruh. Makruh means it's discouraged. If you miss, you will not get any sin, because the 2 rakah sunnah before the Fajr prayer is more valuable than the earth and the wealth in it. So what reason can you give for missing your sunnah prayer? There's no reason. And if praying 2 rakah sunnah before the Fajr prayer is more valuable than the earth and the wealth in it, imagine what would be the value of the 2 faraz Fajr prayer. So, though praying the sunnah is a very important sunnah, it's one of the most important sunnah salah after the witr, after the qiyamul layl, after the witr, the most important sunnah prayer, it is the 2 rakah sunnah of the Fajr prayer. So there's no question of you missing it. If you pray the Fajr salah and if you reach late and the Jamaat has started, what you can do? You can join the Jama'ah, pray the Fajr salah, and after the Fajr salah is over, after your dua, you can very well pray 2 rakah sunnah, though the Prophet said, after Fajr salah till sunrise, there is no salah. That means generally offering nafil salah, it's not permitted. But if there is a reason, if you have missed your sunnah salah of Fajr, then very well you are permitted sunnah salah because you wanted to join the Jama'ah and you pray the sunnah after the Jama'ah. There's a hadith in which one of the Sahaba, he prays the Fajr salah in Jama'at, and after the Fajr is over, he prays 2 rakah sunnah. So the Prophet said, there is no sunnah after the salah. What were you praying? He said that I missed the 2 rakah sunnah. So there is no reason why you should miss your sunnah. When you're praying the Fajr, why are you missing your sunnah? If you are late, no problem. After finishing your Fajr salah, 2 rakah sunnah takes how many minutes? 2 minutes. 2 minutes is sufficient. And for the sunnah of the Fajr salah, the Prophet recommended that you read Surah Kafirun in the first rakah and Surah Ikhlas in the second rakah. That means the time required to read Surah Kafirun and Surah Ikhlas is very less. So if you read at a moderate pace, it will take 2 minutes, moderate speed. If you read at a slow speed, it will not take you more than 3 minutes. And imagine, for these 3 minutes, Allah is saying, the reward for it is more higher than the world and the wealth in it. You know, there was a list of the top 10 richest men in the world, and the list went on saying Bill Gates is the 4th richest person, then Jeff Bezos is the 3rd richest person, Elon Musk is the 2nd richest person in the world, and the 1st richest is a Muslim who offers 2 rakah sunnah before the Fajr salah. That means in the 2 rakah you can be richer than Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk put together. So what is the reason? Why should you miss it? Yes, if you want to catch the Jama'ah, and if you miss it, no problem. You can pray it after that. So there's no reason you're praying your Fajr salah and missing. But is it permissible? Is it haram to miss? No, it's not haram. But a good Muslim, or even a person who's not very practicing, but who's offering the Fajr salah, there's no reason why he should miss such an easy sawab. If he's getting such an easy sawab, it's no sin if he misses. But he is losing the sawab. So it is foolish for a person to miss it. There will not be any sin, but the benefit that this person gets by reading 2 rakah sunnah before the Fajr salah is so important, it's so massive, it will be foolish for anyone to miss it. Like the Prophet said, if you fast on the day of Arafah, that is the 9th Dhul Hijjah, it will expiate your sins the previous year and the coming year. If you fast during the Ashura, the 10th of Muharram, it will expiate the sins of your previous year. Of course, it's talking about the minor sin. So imagine if someone asks me, is it fard to fast in Ashura, on the day of Ashura, or on the day of Arafah? It's not a fard. But imagine fasting for one day, fasting for 2 days, 3 years sins are washed away. 3 years sin. Not 1 year, not 2 years, 3 years. How 3 years? When you fast on the day of Arafah, the Prophet says that he prays that may your sins of the previous year and the next year be washed away. Exactly 1 month afterwards, 1 month and 1 day, that is 30 or 31 days after Yawm al-Arafah comes Ashura. Because after Dhul Hijjah is the month of Muharram, but the year changes. Here the Prophet said, if you fast during the day of Ashura, the 10th of Muharram, your previous year's sin is washed away. For an easy explanation, suppose you're fasting, the Arafah comes in 1444 Hijri. So, if you fast during that 1 day, it's a voluntary fast. If you fast during the 1 day, your previous year's and your next year's sins are washed away. That means on Yawm al-Arafah, on 1444 Hijri, then 1443 and 1445 would be washed away, inshallah. Then after 1 month, 1 day, is the Ashura, the 10th of Muharram. Here the Prophet said, your previous year's sin will be washed away. So Ashura will come on 1445, so your sins of 1444 will be washed away. So if you fast on these 2 days, 1444, 1445, and 1414, 1443, if you fast in Arafah, 1443 is washed away. If you fast after 1 month, 1 day, on Yawm al-Ashura, 10th of Muharram, in the year 1445, your previous year's sin, 1444 will be washed away. So 3 years sin are washed away, 1443, 3 years sin are washed away. If you ask me, will you get a sin if you miss the fast? Of course no sin. It is Sunnah. But it is the highest, it is the most important Sunnah fast, these 2 fasts, after the fast of Ramadan. It will be foolish. Imagine if you fast 2 days, these 2 days, your 3 years sin are washed away. Who would miss this opportunity? It's not a sin, but only a foolish person will miss fasting these 2 days. So similarly, praying the 2 rakah Sunnah before the Fajr is not a fard, it's a Sunnah. It's the second most Sunnah Salah after the Qiyamul Layl, after Witr Salah, is the 2 rakah Sunnah of the Fajr Salah. Hope that answers the question.